wipe, wipe it down, wipe, 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 wipe it down, wipe, 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 wipe it down, wipe, wipe it down.
I know that your girl wanna get up and leave with me. Every week is fashion week for me. I just went to Barney, spent your whole year's salary. I never wore Yeezys, that's a fact. Every week is fashion week for me. Every week is fashion week for me.
Good morning, Pace Pirates. Today is Tuesday, October 20th, 2020. I'm Ben Zanka.
And I'm Lindsay Arzonica. We have a busy show today on PNN, so let's get started.
Students, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Pace Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We at Pace pledge to treat everyone with fairness, kindness, and respect.
Ben, do you know any fun spots in Florida?
Yes, I do. Here are some Florida hotspots.
Followed by today's weather.
Florida Hotspots by Nate Seago. Wekiva Springs State Park.
Since its discovery in the 1860s, Wekiva Springs, originally called Clay Springs after the property owner, has been an attraction drawing visitors to the area, with a hotel and bathhouse complex established at the spring in the 1890s. Wekiva Springs is the first attraction in Central Florida. The largest and most prominent structure was the bathhouse, where swimmers would change into their swimsuits. In an attempt to draw northerners to the area and promote tourism, the springs were touted as medicinal waters that would cure an assortment of ailments. Today the hotel and bathhouse are gone, but several 100,000 local, national, and international visitors are drawn to the park every year to enjoy the spring. I suggest arriving there early in the morning because there will be limited park spaces later at noon. Best things to do there are swim in the springs, go walking on trails, and kayaking because you'll be able to spot tons of species of different animals such as alligators, fish, otters, and snakes. All in all, it's a brilliant park to check out because there's great kayaking and canoeing to do. You can see a lot of natural life, and the springs are really fun to swim in. Here's my source that I got my information from. And stay tuned, everyone. Bye!
Due to us not being able to travel right now, here's World Traveler with Andrew.
Welcome to World Traveler by Andrew Gonzalez. Today's place is Germany. See more nature and tradition in the notable Black Forest. See the urban culture and relics of the Cold War in Berlin. Experience Oktoberfest in Munich. See or cruise the River Rhine. See the financial capital of Europe, which is Frankfurt. take a trip down to the Bavarian Alps, where you can find many beautiful castles. Notably, the cuisine in this area has tons of breads, beers, and pork dishes, especially wursts. As a little fun fact, you can still see the light differences between West Berlin. I'd personally go anywhere between Easter and the end of May, as spring crowds have departed and weather is usually nicer. Thanks for watching.
Ben, what do you think you're doing?
I'm playing with my air guitar.
Well, if you want to learn more about guitars, here's Guitars and Cars.
Hello, I'm Zane Holtz. This is the first episode of Guitars and Cars, where I will interview old car owners and then play a song from that decade. I am here with my dad, Brian Sharp, and we're going to be interviewing him and his old car today. So can you tell me when this car was made, what kind of car it is?
This is a 1960 Volkswagen Beetle.
It's a very nice car. Have you made any modifications to this car, or is it all stock?
It looks rather stock, but it actually has some modifications to it. It has a larger engine in it, different wheels and tires. With the white wall tires, it's also been lowered quite a bit.
Very nice. So what about this car appeals to you? Like, what makes this car special to you in any way?
It's an unusual car in the fact that it has a sliding sunroof on it, which is actually a factory equipment. Not a lot of them are made, so it's actually kind of unusual.
Very nice. Can you tell me an interesting fact about your car?
Well, one interesting fact is that the engine is not in the front, the engine is actually in the rear of the car, and it's actually an air-cooled vehicle. Most are water-cooled, and they have water that runs through the engine to cool it off. This one actually is air-cooled, so the air runs over the engine and cools it off.
Well, thank you very much. That's all my questions.
Sounds good.
This segment's song was written in the 1960s and is The Twist by Chubby Checkers.
My friend, never low rider.
Finally, here are the White Dove Award winners.
And the inspirational quote of the day.
Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. By Albert Einstein.
Well, since the show is over, I'm off to Wekiva Springs.
And it's also 11 days until Halloween.
Have a tubular Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.